So how can we use tapping or EFT to help us accomplish goals in our life? This particular technique and the way to do it is something that teachers can use personally to achieve career goals, personal goals, but we can also teach this to students if we feel they're old enough to understand this, particularly our secondary school students, in order for them to understand how it is that limiting beliefs and things like that may get in the road to a goal coming true. And certainly using EFT to get past those will actually give them a tool for life as well. So what I'd ask you to do in conjunction with your manual is you will have come across the formula of how to write a goal. And we always like to use present tense. So we pick a goal and we write that down as though it has already come true. So it could be that you say something like, it is now the end of 2017 and I have actually accomplished what I wanted to with my health and fitness goals and I feel fantastic. So we're actually often putting a date in there and you're able to guess or make up that date that you would like this to come true, but we're actually saying what it is that the outcome would be. So I'd encourage you to take some time to write down as many goals as you would like in that formula. It is now, fill in the day, the month, the year, and I have. Fill in the end point. How will you know your goal's been accomplished? Now, how do we use EFT for this? Often when we read a goal to ourselves, particularly if it's one that stretches us a little bit, is we have inside our own mind what we call an inner voice that actually is the negative voice that perhaps might give us the reasons why a goal can't come true. We often refer to this as the yes but voice. So we might say, I have this goal. It is now the end of the year and I am on track with my health and fitness goals. I feel fantastic. And as we read that goal out loud, we hear this internal voice that might say, yes, but you've tried this before and it didn't happen. Now it's that part of the statement that's internal that we call the tail ender to the goal. And we use tapping on that tail ender. So if you were to write your list of goals now, you were to do this in a classroom situation with students, you would then ask them to read those goals out in their own mind out loud and listen for the tail ender. What are the yes buts? What's that part inside you that says it can't come true? And then we would use tapping on that. So we're actually looking for our goal setting with our tapping to increase our belief out of 10 for this goal to come true. So if at the moment your belief in that goal is only 5 out of 10, that's only halfway. 10 out of 10 is absolute belief, and that's where we want our tapping to go to. So today we're going to use some general tapping statements. You'll use your own words relating to your goals and your tail enders, but I'll show you how this works. So we still start with our setup statement, but what we're tapping on is the tail ender, or that part of us that doesn't believe this goal can come true, because we'd like to reduce that so our belief increases. So I'll say some general words, you tap along, but feel free to pause this video and use your own words as well. Okay, so even though I have this goal, but part of me doesn't believe it will come true, I accept myself anyway. Even though I have this goal, I'd really like it to come true, I have a negative voice that doesn't believe it can come true. But I accept myself anyway. Even though I have this goal and I have a negative voice, I have a tail ender. It's trying to sabotage my goal. I accept myself and who I am. Up to that first point, this negative voice that says my goal can't come true, I have this tail ender. The reasons it can't come true. The negative voice in my mind that's stopping my goal coming true. This doubt in my negative voice that's getting in the road of this goal. Deep breath in. And what we do as we let that go is we think about our goal. You might want to read it again to yourself. You might want to give it a number out of 10 as to, is your belief level increasing at all? Or is the doubt decreasing? That negative voice has a lot of doubt. So we have two ratings that might happen here. An increase in belief, but also a decrease in doubt. Let's do another round on doubt. My doubt this can come true. The doubt in my negative voice. All of this doubt in my tail ender. I don't believe it can come true. Part of me doesn't believe this goal can come true. I have too many negative voices, all in the tail ender. All about my goal coming true. Take a deep breath in. Remember our two ratings. It could be that your belief level's increasing, but it could also be that the doubt is decreasing. Sometimes we do need to work on those separately, so we can work on increasing belief and then do some different rounds on decreasing doubt and the negativity. The way to check this is to continue to read your goal in between each round to see, how do I feel about it now? Sometimes memories come to mind of other times in our life where goals didn't come true. If that happens, make sure you use the movie technique to actually find out what happened then and how did I feel about it, and make sure that ends up being a neutral memory so that you can actually move forward. If that doesn't come up, continue to work just with the goal that you have in front of you. So we're trying to increase belief and decrease doubt. This is an amazing tool to actually use for goal setting, and I encourage you to start to use it every time there is something in your life you would like to come true, but perhaps just have an inkling of doubt. Use your tapping or your EFT to decrease and neutralize that doubt so that the belief can naturally increase. You might find as you tap, you just start to feel more positive. You start to feel more excited of the possibilities and the ease at which your goal might actually come true from this point forward. I look forward to hearing your stories of how this actually helps your life, and certainly in the classroom situation with students.